After leaving the rugged beauty of the Badlands, we found ourselves rolling into a town that's known around the world for something completely different: Sturgis, South Dakota. Now, if you've ever heard of Sturgis, you probably picture roaring engines, leather jackets, and thousands upon thousands of motorcycles filling every street in town. But today, it's a weekday. No rallies, no bikers, no rumbling exhaust echoing through downtown. Not a single rev-off at a stoplight. Just us, cruising quietly through town in our RV. This is our laid-back dashcam tour of Sturgis, the calm before the chrome-plated storm. Sturgis was founded back in 1878 and named after Fort Meade commander Samuel D. Sturgis. For many years, it was a quiet Black Hills town, built around ranching, agriculture, and the nearby military fort. Then came 1938. That's when the very first Sturgis motorcycle rally was held. It started small, just a group of riders called the Jack Pine Gypsies hosting a race and gathering. Nothing too wild. Fast forward to today, and the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is one of the largest motorcycle events in the world. During Rally Week in August, the population here doesn't just grow, it explodes. The town itself normally has around 7,000 residents. But during the rally, estimates often range from 400,000 to over 700,000 visitors pouring into the Black Hills region. Imagine that. A town built for a few thousand suddenly hosting the equivalent of a major city. These quiet streets we're driving right now. During Rally Week, they're shoulder to shoulder with bikes, vendors, music stages, food stands, and more leather than a Western movie set. But today, it's peaceful. You can actually find parking. You can hear the birds. You don't need ear protection just to walk downtown. There's something kind of cool about seeing Sturgis like this, the everyday version. The storefronts, the rally-themed signs that stay up year-round. The sense that this small town knows exactly what's coming every August. It's almost like the town is taking a deep breath before the engines fire up again. Whether you visit during the legendary rally or on a quiet weekday like this, Sturgis is one of those uniquely American places where a small town became world famous, all because of motorcycles. And just like that, we're leaving the quiet streets of Sturgis behind and heading deeper into the Black Hills toward a town that feels like it was pulled straight out of a Wild West movie set. Welcome to Deadwood, South Dakota. Now that is a name that doesn't exactly whisper peaceful retirement community, does it? Deadwood was founded in 1876 during the Black Hills Gold Rush. Gold was discovered here, and just like that, thousands of prospectors flooded the area faster than you can say, "There's gold in them thar hills." And this wasn't just any little mining camp. Deadwood quickly became one of the most infamous boomtowns in the American West. Lawless, wild, packed with saloons, gamblers, gunslingers, and characters who probably wouldn't pass a modern background check. One of the most famous residents, Wild Bill Hickok.
Read 'em and weep. You'll move.
Yes, that Wild Bill. The legendary lawman and gambler was shot right here in Deadwood while playing poker in Saloon No. 10. And here's a fun bit of trivia. When he was shot, he was holding what would forever be known as the dead man's hand. 2 black aces and 2 black eights. Not exactly the hand you want to go down in history with. Another larger-than-life figure who roamed these streets was Calamity Jane. Frontierswoman, storyteller, occasional exaggerator, and someone who definitely would have had a fascinating YouTube channel if she'd been born 150 years later. Today, as we drive through town, you'll notice Deadwood still leans hard into its Wild West roots. The historic buildings, wooden storefronts, brick facades, it all feels like a living time capsule. But don't let the old-timey look fool you. Deadwood is also packed with modern casinos, since gambling became legal here in 1989 to help preserve the historic district. So now you can lose your money in the same town where 1870s prospectors lost theirs. Population today? Only around 1,200 residents. So it's a small town with a very big personality. And during peak tourist season, this place fills up with history buffs, motorcycle riders making the short trip from Sturgis, ghost hunters, and anyone who ever watched a Western and thought, I want to see that in real life. As we roll down these streets, it's kind of amazing to think about what they've seen. Gold rush chaos, shootouts, card games, and more than a few questionable life choices. Deadwood isn't just a town. It's a story that never quite ended. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's cruise through one of the most legendary towns in the American West. Just maybe keep an eye on your poker hand. And just like that, we're rolling out of historic Deadwood and heading even deeper into the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota. Up ahead, we pass through the small town of Keystone. Now, if you blink, you might miss it, but this little mountain town has a pretty big connection to one of America's most famous landmarks. Keystone sits just a couple miles from Mount Rushmore, which basically makes it the front porch to 4 very large presidential faces carved into a mountain. The town itself was founded back in 1883 during the Black Hills mining boom. Prospectors were chasing gold in these hills, and Keystone quickly became one of the mining camps supporting the gold rush. In fact, the nearby Big Thunder gold mine was once one of the largest gold producers in the region. Today, you can actually tour the mine and see how miners worked deep underground, and probably be thankful you're just driving by in an air-conditioned RV instead. Keystone really came into its own when construction on Mount Rushmore began in 1927. Suddenly, this quiet mining town found itself hosting sculptors, workers, engineers, and eventually tourists from all over the world. These days, Keystone has become a classic Black Hills tourist stop. You'll find gift shops, ice cream stands, taffy stores, and enough Mount Rushmore souvenirs to decorate an entire house if you really wanted to. And fun fact, the town has about 300 permanent residents, but during the summer tourist season, that number can swell into the thousands every single day. So imagine living here year-round. One minute, it's quiet mountain life. The next minute, you've got tour buses, motorcycles, and vacationers all trying to find the best parking spot. But Keystone wears it well. It's got that classic Western mountain town charm, with wooden storefronts, winding roads, and scenery that reminds you why people fell in love with the Black Hills in the first place. And as we pass through town and continue down the road, we're getting closer to one of the most recognizable monuments in the world. Up next, Mount Rushmore. And yes, those giant presidential faces are a lot bigger in person. If you want to see what happens next, and trust me, the road from here is about to get interesting. Because in the next video, we finally arrive at Mount Rushmore, where we discover something a little strange about the monument that most visitors never notice. Then later that day, our RV leveling jacks decide to go completely bonkers, and we end up spending the night at our very first sketchy RV park of our entire Alabama to Oregon adventure trip. So if you want to see what happened next, join us in the next video, when our Mount Rushmore visit takes an unexpected turn.